Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. To start, I'm just going to show you the materials I'm going to be using today. I finally got my hands on the All in a Season sticker book. I cannot tell you how excited I was when I snagged it. It took a lot of self-control not to get two of those suckers, but I resisted. I'll give myself a pat on the back here. I also pulled some dot grid pages from that notebook that I showed you. I have a lot going on this week. I have a couple of appointments and a lot that I need to get done, so I'm mixing up my layout. I thought about going with the layout I did with the geodes, and I had a daily focus and still had tons of checklists. That was really helpful for that busy week. I instead went with a layout that I saw on Instagram from create.plans. I saw that a long time ago and I saved it in one of my inspiration folders on Instagram. And I thought today would be the perfect day to get to try it out. I really just, honestly, I felt like doodling today, even though I'm destroying these lines. My idea was to use a slightly thinner micron to separate those boxes at the bottom. I don't want them to look like their own separate boxes. I still wanted to keep them as a part of these longer boxes. I didn't remember to do that every time. Go figure. The bonus with all of these mess ups is that I figured out how to use the white jelly roll properly for once. There I go again. God, that was awful. What you do, now this is my 10 thickness, so that it would be like a 1.0 pen, millimeter thickness. But anyway, what you do is one stroke, even if you didn't get it all the first time. I've learned that if it's still wet and you're going back in and trying to add more, what you really end up doing is picking up the ink that's on the page, even if it's one of these microns. They do it less, but they still do it. You'll pick up the ink from the page and then your jelly roll becomes gray. It still happens to me a couple of times here because I have very little self-control. So I'll just run it over my skin for a minute to clean it off and then I go back to it. But I'm super happy. There are some times that it does not fully cover what I want it to cover, so after it dries, I go back in for another layer, and you know what? It doesn't look too bad. Wouldn't you know it? I did that again. I don't. The funny thing is that I don't even realize it for quite a while that I did that line all the way down. There we go. Now, those trackers at the bottom are going to be to track the amount of water that I drink. I've been slacking lately and I can feel it. I feel dehydrated. It's not a fun feeling. So I decided that maybe I should track it this week and get my butt in gear. Yes, I am trying the ruler trick again. I saw someone use it again and I was like, well, dang it. They make it look so easy. Surely I can figure it out. I did realize that when I tried to use this last week, the bullet points are just too small to put on a ruler like this. I did sort of okay with the letters this time. I think the mistake that I made was putting them too far down on the ruler. You're really just supposed to put the very edge of your sticker on the ruler so that it'll transfer a little bit easier. Someday I will get it right. Now the reason I am pulling out these stickers, it's surely not because my favorite season is summer, because it's not. I hate being hot. I get so grouchy. Usually I notice that I'm getting grouchy before I notice that I'm hot, but I can't stand it. I just don't like it. I'm about to pack my bags and move to Alaska for good. But the reason why I'm using the summer stickers is because of the Planable July challenge. The theme this week is sand and sea. I had a lot of fun doing the challenge last week. I used a lot of stickers. I haven't touched otherwise. It ended up being really functional. It was something new, and you know what? I actually kind of liked it. So I thought I would dive in, and it gives me the excuse to use these super cute stickers I probably wouldn't have otherwise. I don't normally wax paper plan like this, but I didn't want to ruin any of these stickers by putting them in the wrong place, and I had a little bit of wax paper section there, so I am just trying to lay down my trackers for the coming week. These will be for my 3 rings on my Apple Watch again. So my stand goal, my move goal, and my exercise goal. I just love that cute little crab. I don't know why, but looking at him makes me happy, and so does that smiling sunshine. You're probably wondering if it's the middle of the summer and I hate heat so much. Well, then why in the world are you wearing a sweatshirt? That's because the back room, so like my craft space, it just stays colder than the rest of the house, which I do not mind at all. I love it. It's just another reason why I love that room so much. But it was chilly today, so I put on a sweatshirt. I've considered starting a wellness planner because every week I track the rings on my watch. This week I'm also adding my water in there, and I usually write down my workouts somewhere in my planner. I feel like I should just break down and start doing a wellness planner, but I'm worried that when I get back to school and work regularly that I'm just not going to have the time, and I would hate to buy a planner and then waste it. So I don't know. What do you guys do? Do you use a wellness planner? Do you track that stuff at all? Do you put it in your regular planner? Let me know. I am adding some of this wave sticker washi. This came from the summer sticker book. This is how I'm adding the C to this spread. It's really cute. I like it a lot. I do have to, because of the way that it's cut in different sizes in the sticker book, I do have to kind of combine some pieces and slice and dice a little bit. I was going to use that palm tree because I was worried that I would run out of washi and not have enough for each box. I do end up having enough for each box though, but that is a little trick. If you're almost out of washi or something's just a little bit too small, layer it. Layer the washi, layer the sticker. It'll save you lots of room, and that would have looked cute together if I had just left it alone. You'll notice I have 8 boxes here. I am going to combine Saturday and Sunday in one box so that I'll have 2 extra boxes left over. One will be for my memory planning, which if you've been watching my videos, you know I like to just write down what's happened during the day, good or bad. The other one is going to be a shopping list. I used to think shopping lists were overrated in planners. I'm like, I don't have money. What am I shopping for? But I've found that it's super helpful to write down things that I forget I need until I go to use them and they're gone. Like I used the last dryer sheet today. I'm going to add that to my shopping list. I need eye drops soon. Just important things that I know I need, and I write them down, and that way I can remember them hopefully before I run out. I threw in those sandcastles too because, hello, sand and sea, but also because they're super cute. Now I'm pulling these flags for the days of the week. I could have just written them right on the planner, but I like for them to stand out. I'm mixing up how I lay them down, just add a little bit of visual interest. I don't like it when it's too uniform. Just something about that does not look good to me. So if I'd put them all in the exact same place, I don't think I would have liked the way it looked enough. There I am. Look at that. Look at that patience I had while waiting for that to dry. Go me. I had to use a treat yourself sticker for my shopping list. Had to. I love Parks and Rec. Anybody else here with me? I want to go with Donna and have a treat yourself day. I could do an entire spread decorated to these stinking rainbow unicorns. I love them so much. I wanted this big guy on there, but I didn't want to take up an entire box because I need the room to write this week. So I tried something new. I haven't seen this before. I'm sure it's been done before, but like this wasn't an idea I got from someone else. This was desperation, me trying to squeeze this in. And it ended up looking super cute. I love that I sliced it out between the boxes there, since I've kept everything else within a box. The cutting it out the middle instead of just leaving it overlaying. There's something about that just looks so good to me. I was really excited. I mentioned wanting to still have a daily priority. So that's what I'm doing with these stickers. I want to have something that I just absolutely, it's the first thing I get done every day. No question about it. That's what I need. Those are my priorities to kind of calm me down. So that's what those boxes are going to be for. This box I was a little bit nervous about because it's a really pretty sticker. I didn't want to slice it up, but I had to sort of do a sticker similar to the style of the unicorn over there, so it wasn't the only one that was layered like that or laid out like that. It ends up looking good, so big sigh of relief there. This one was a little trickier to place because I didn't want to cover up the unicorn's horn, and I also did not want to cut off those really pretty sunglasses. So I just set it off to the side in the box. I don't have quite enough room to write in that box, so it better not be a big priority. That will end up being, what is it? Yeah, that'll end up being Friday, so not a huge deal. That memories box down there looks a little plain. It bothers me looking at it like this, but by the end of the week, it'll be completely filled in. It's honestly, it's going to be a struggle to fit everything in that box, so I'm not too worried about it. That pen I am using is from my work stash. I went to my classroom and brought home all my work pens because I am filming a pen collection video. Well, I've already filmed it. I need to edit it and get it up, so keep an eye out. That is coming soon. I'm really glad that I brought this home. I love those tool pens that I've been using because they write so smoothly, and I just feel like it helps me when I'm trying to do lettering. The letters just flow so well. But it doesn't dry very well, and it's also a little too bold for these smaller boxes. So this pen that I'm using is a 0.5. It was a lot easier to squeeze in what I was trying to write. I didn't want to waste any of that really pretty box sticker that I cut up. The one that I was feeling a little guilty about cutting it up, to be honest. Am I the only one that feels that way? And you have a really pretty sticker and you cut it up, and I'm just like, ugh, what have I done? I had so much more sticker to use. It did need a little bit more color. There was a lot of blue and purple and cool tones, and the rest of the spread all had some brightness to it, so I added that yellow and the brightness of the washi, and I feel like it really helped the situation. All right, that is it. What do you guys think? I'm really proud of this one. I gotta say, I think it is really cute, and I can't wait to write in it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, friends.